A very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters. Once again, this is your Christian brother, Eric Braxton, speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the blue Caribbean Sea. In this part 6 video that is dedicated to the people of Australia and also Wellington, New Zealand. In this part 6 video, I want to talk about John Miller, because all the titles of this video, part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 6, the title of the video is John Miller of Australia is not Jesus Christ. So John Miller of Australia, who are fooling a lot of people with his false teachings and false dogmas, and a lot of people are gravitating to him, both young and old and adults, and putting their hardcore money, earn money in their hand to sustain he and his wife. That woman who he have brainwashed and fooled her and indoctrinate her and telling her that she is Mary Magdalene. Now the true genuine Jesus Christ, not John Miller now, who came up on the earth 2,000 years ago and died for the whole of mankind, God incarnate in the flesh, one of his disciples was Mary Magdalene. And when Jesus Christ resurrected from the dead, she was the first person to saw him because she was in the Garden of Gethsemane. If you all read the scriptures carefully, out of that woman, he cast out 7 devils, evil spirit out of that woman. She was a disciple of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ had no sexual relationship with her. And all the women Jesus Christ met when he was up on the earth in his 3 years and half ministry, he did not have no sexual relationship with no woman. And Jesus Christ never married no woman upon this earth when he was upon the earth, and had no flesh and blood children with no woman. You know why? Because Jesus Christ is God, and God do not have sex. It is not in God's nature to have sex. God creates sex for created being outside himself to have sex. Not the angels, but animals, starting from the ants to the elephant to the tiger, and of course the human family, for procreation to take place. So I want you all to hold on to that hardcore facts, that hardcore truth. Now this current woman that he have in Australia, who he brainwashed and said that she is a reincarnation of the Mary Magdalene in the days of Jesus Christ, the true Jesus Christ 2,000 years ago, that's a total lie. That woman that he have in Australia, whether he married to her, living a married life with her, or whether a common law relationship, the point is she is not Mary Magdalene. But John Miller have doctrinated and fooled her, and she believed his lies. Brothers and sisters, and I want the people of Australia and all over the world to know that John Miller, he's an academic. I see that he's a bright boy physically, but not spiritually. Physically, he's academic. He maybe attend college or university, nothing wrong with that. And with his board, his blackboard or his board, he have a lot of pen and a lot of chalkiness, and he like to do a lot of writing on the board. And playing with the word divine love and divine peace and the word divine grace and all these things. In fact, the word divine love and divine truth and divine grace really exists, because these are the nature of the true God, the Holy One of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. But that divine grace and that divine truth and that divine love that John Miller is perpetuating and espousing to his followers, that the divine love is not in his heart. Because if the true love and peace and joy was in his heart, then he'd appoint mankind to the true Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world. But he's pointing men to, not to God, he's pointing men to himself. He is saying and claiming he is Jesus Christ when he is not Jesus Christ. So what is in his heart? Deception and trickery is in his heart. And let me repeat again, John Miller is he's a professional pathological liar. John Miller is a professional pathological liar. Let me repeat it a third time to all the people of Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, Australia and Queensland and all over the world who are fortunate to pick up this video on the internet and the World Wide Web. John Miller is a professional pathological liar. And it's time you all accept that a full 100%. Hold on to that truth and embrace it. Do not let it go. And in all these videos, I'm warning the parents of Australia Husband and wives, I'm warning you all, sons and daughters. Put all your sons and daughters on guard from today on, that did not fall in the hands of John Miller. Neither go on the internet to download his videos because they'll be influenced by him. Responsible parents of Australia, teach all your sons and daughters to keep away from that modern day cult leader, John Miller. Well, if you all do not believe what I am saying about John Miller, I'm just saying this false thing. What I'm saying is 100% truth, because I want each of you all, every boy and girl of Australia, man and woman of Australia, go to the internet, go to YouTube and type in men who claim to be, God, type in men who claim to be God, and you will see that more than one man come up, different parts of the world who claiming to be God. Right now upon the earth, there are many men who claiming to be God. Is all these men God? No. Right now in Siberia, there's a guy there, he claiming to be God, claiming to be Jesus Christ. That's as John Miller. So is two Jesus Christ upon the earth? It's time you all wake up and smell the coffee. It's time you all wake up and come to that reality. There are many men who claiming to be God upon this earth. Put all these men together. Are they God? Can't you see they are fooling the population, are the people? And it's time you all come to that, do that research and come to that reality. And John Miller is just one of the number. So if it have 10 men upon the earth right now, or 20 or 50 men claiming to be God, John Miller is the 50 or the 49. Brothers and sisters, that woman who are following John Miller and claiming that she's Mary Magdalene, and also he receiving all the vision. I don't know if she is receiving vision, but he is receiving all the vision, his past vision that he claimed to receive in his past reincarnations, and he's telling her how she lived in the past and that she was Mary Magdalene in the day of Jesus Christ. Is a total lie. So I'm warning you all, parents of Australia, to be on the guard. Talk to all the sons and daughters and tell them to keep away from the teachings of John Miller, from the teachings of John Miller, from the false teachings of John Miller, from the false teachings of John Miller, from the false teachings of John Miller. People of Australia, people of New Zealand, and people all over the world. He is just a modern day cult leader. He cannot save no one, and he's not God. And John Miller need to come out to the national press, to the newspapers, to the electronic media and the press and the newspapers, and face the journalists and renounce to the world, give up. Tell the world that he's not God, he's not Jesus Christ, he's just a man. But will he do that? No, every day he's strengthening himself in that falsehood and proclaiming that he's Jesus Christ, that the salvation of mankind is his son. Well, the salvation of mankind is not in the hands of Jesus Christ, because it's not in the hands of John Miller, because John Miller cannot save himself, neither other men like him. Why? Because in the first place, John Miller is not the creator God, and he did not create mankind. The one who created mankind, which is God the Father and Jesus Christ, the salvation of mankind is in their hands, and they will save mankind. All the angels that God created, which are supernatural beings, which is above human being, well, the salvation of mankind is not even in their hands. The salvation of mankind will be in the hands of a mortal man. Well, let us look at the three archangels, Michael, Gabriel, and Lucifer, who are supernatural beings above human beings. Lucifer, who become the devil, he's a supernatural being, and the salvation of mankind is not in his hand. The archangels Gabriel and Michael, who remain loyal to God, all the elect holy angels, the salvation of mankind is not in their hand, and they are supernatural beings above mankind. Because if you go to the 8th Psalms, the angels are higher than us. We was created a little lower than us. And John Miller, who is a flesh and blood man, have an earthly mother and father. The salvation of mankind is his son. Wake up, people of Australia, and wake up, people all over the world. Do not fall to the lies that John Miller is postulating each day, teaching each day, and playing with the word love, playing the word peace, playing with the word divine. That's why he's doing a lot of writing on the board, fooling his audience that is in the midst of them, and brainwashing them and fooling them and influencing them. He is a modern day Jim Jones. And if you all Do not, if you all reject this teaching, reject this message that I'm giving you all, all the people of Australia will be doing a great injustice to you all selves. So it's time you all wake up, people of Australia. Do not leave Australia to come to Trinidad to look for me, Eric Braxton. The message that I'm giving you all in this teaching tapes, these teaching video, accept it, embrace it, and apply it to your heart. Warn all the fellow men in all the towns, village, and district of Australia to keep away from John Miller. He is not God and he cannot save no one. He is just a mere man. He's a modern day cult leader. He's a modern day Jim Jones. And what happened in Guyana? What happened in Guyana? Where Jim Jones left carry all these people, his followers from America to Guyana, and give all of them cyanide poison to drink and they die. I do not want that to happen to the people of Australia. I do not want that to happen to no man and woman, to no boy and girl in Australia. But if you all accept what John Miller is teaching you all and keep on following him blindly, that is exactly what will take place. And I don't know, and I know the people of Australia, you all do not want that. People of Australia. So once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, in this part 6 video, to keep away from John Miller. He's a dangerous man. The wicked one, Satan, is using him. He's just an instrument in the hand of Satan to fool people, to tell them he is Christ when he's not Christ. The wicked one is using him. But he will not tell you all that. Brothers and sisters, that's the role that he is playing, an evil and destructive role. And he's leading all his followers on the road of destruction, that broad road, because he's not pointing men to the true Jesus Christ. He's claiming to be God when he's not God, because he has created no mankind. He himself need to be saved. Well, brothers and sisters, I just want to say that all the people of Australia, those who have not accepted Christ, unfortunate to see the video on the internet, make that decision today and accept Christ as a personal Lord and Savior and live for him. Look for a Bible-believing church that observes Saturday as a Sabbath day and give your life to Jesus Christ and keep his commandments and tell others about the wonderful gospel of salvation. Well, brothers and sisters, may the peace of God be with you all. Not only the people of Australia, but the whole of mankind from this day forth and forevermore. See you all in the next video, part 7, soon. Shalom, my friend. Peace. The peace of God be with us forever and ever. Amen.